Shruti Ji here to present the headlines. Let's take a quick look at what else is making news around the world. President Donald Trump is expected to nominate Sen. Marco Rubio of Florida as Secretary of State and Mike Waltz, a Green Beret veteran, to be his White House National Security Advisor. Body camera footage captured volunteer firefighters rescuing a 2-year-old boy from a burning building in Granbury, Texas. When the fire broke out in the apartment, the boy's mother managed to save a 4-year-old son but was unable to get to younger son due to the flames and smoke. The Granbury Fire Department arrived shortly after and was able to pull the boy to the safety through a window. He was taken to a hospital for treatment of carbon monoxide poisoning. His mother, Felicia Keene, stated that he has since been released and is now doing well. Today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi strongly criticized the opposition group known as Maha Vikas Aghadi. He claimed that his alliance is hindered the progress of Maharashtra. He referred to the MVA as the biggest player of corruption and said it has mastered the art of slowing down development projects in the city. Uma Mahesh, a talented rifle shooter from India, secured a gold medal at the FISU World University Championship held at the Karni Singh Stadium in New Delhi. Competing in the men's team event for the 10-meter air rifle, Uma and his teammates outperformed their rivals to secure the important victory. At COP29, countries gave approval to a new global carbon market under Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. This market will allow countries and companies to trade carbon offsets, helping them meet their emission reduction goals. Delegates gathered in Baku for the annual climate conference voted on this long-awaited agreement. The carbon market will enable countries to buy and sell carbon credits, which are official reductions in carbon emissions. The prices of these credits will be influenced by emissions limits set by each country. Article 6 defines how countries can trade carbon directly with each other and take part in a larger global carbon market. Mukesh Khanna is creating excitement with the news that his famous superhero Shaktiman is returning. This announcement has led to a huge increase in online searches with over 20,000 queries on Google within just 14 hours. Khanna pointed out the Shaktiman's message is crucial in today's fast-paced world, making it more relevant than ever. Iraq plans to change its personal status law, allowing girls to marry as young as 9 years old and taking away women's rights to inherit property, get a divorce, and have custody of their children. This change, backed by conservative Shia parties, is intended to stop what they see as immoral relationships. However, it has been criticized for harming women's rights. Tom Cruise has revealed the title for the 8th movie in the Mission Impossible series. It will be called Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning and is scheduled to come out on May 23, 2025. The actor posted this exciting news on social media along with the first teaser trailer. Fans are looking forward to seeing what happens next in Ethan Hunt's story. Manoj Mitra, a veteran Bengali actor and celebrated theatre figure, passed away on Tuesday morning in the Kolkata at the age of 85 due to breathing difficulties and age-related issues. He was well known for his performances in films such as Banchar Mar Bhaigan, Ghare Bhaire and The Ganastru. In addition to acting, Mitra was a talented playwright, having authored over 100 plays. Throughout his career, he received many awards, including the Sangeet Natak Academy Award for Best Playwriting in 1985. Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto made headlines with a phone call congratulating Donald Trump on his election win after arriving in Washington for an official visit. Recently, Subianto met with Chinese President Xi Jinping and also engaged with US company representatives to promote investment opportunities in Indonesia. He is scheduled to meet President Joe Biden on Tuesday. Well, that's all for the day. Keep watching Foresights TV for more news updates.